Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Totally fine.
That's perfect. It's no worries. All right, you guys, well, welcome to Timeout Tuesday. We're really excited tonight. We're just going to share a little bit about some upcoming promotions that are some upcoming events that we have. We're going to do a little bit of recognition and a little bit of education. But great week last week, by the way. We as a team, we enrolled 41 new consultants last week, which is amazing. So yeah, it's great. I mean, it's so exciting. And something else that I think is even more amazing is there were 8 new consultants that rank advanced. So rank advancing last week to consultant were Nikki Wilson, Kayla Carter, Angela Gaba, Shane Sullivan, David Clark, Pat Coleman, Katarina Mann, and Maria Nasham. Maria, am I saying your name right? Oh, she's not there anymore.
Looks like she fell off.
I know, she must have fallen off. So pretty exciting. I mean, very exciting for the new consultants. Our top 5 cyclers last week were Anthony Lober, Dr. Bruce, Bonnie Schinnerer, Stephen and Amy Power, and Robert Savernian. We have 1 new manager, Danielle Sullivan, and our top sponsors last week, which was exciting with 41 new members enrolling all together. Mallory Jansen, Shane Sullivan, Kayla Carter, David Clark, Jessica Mohatter, Dr. Bruce, Carrie Howerton, Angela Gaba, Stephen and Amy, and Michelle Clark. So great week. I was so excited when I saw the reports come across. I mean, I knew it was a great week, but it was exciting to really see all of that growth. And I wanted to really just ask Amy Power is going to go over a few announcements. So Amy, are you ready to do that, to kind of share what all we have coming up next week?
Yes, I am here. You can't see me, I'm driving, but I'm here.
All right. Tell us what's going on.
Okay, so are you talking about the training?
Yes. And just the Timeout Tuesdays and everything that we have coming up.
Okay, so yay! I'm really excited about this new schedule. Okay, on Monday, every single Monday, we're gonna have back office training, and that's at 8:30. Now, as far as the codes go, I'm not sure. I think the code is different. The meeting ID number is different for the back office trainings on Mondays than the other trainings during the week. Is that correct?
They will actually be the same as this code from now on. Like, it will never change.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the code is 219-022-9174. Is that right?
9741.
I got it. Okay. All right. So then on Tuesdays at 8, I don't have it in front of me, Amy. Tuesdays at 8 o'clock.
At 8:30.
8:30 is Timeout Tuesday, which is for opportunity. Not Timeout Tuesday. It's your Tuesday opportunity call on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 9 o'clock on Tuesdays is our Timeout Tuesday, which is our recognition, just training and exciting ideas, exciting news that we're going to share as a team. And then on Thursdays, again, we're going to have opportunity call through Zoom, and that's at 9 o'clock. So we're going to have 2 during the week, 1 at 8:30 on Tuesday, and 1 at 9 on Thursdays. Mm-hmm. So did I miss anything, Amy?
No, that's everything. Do you have the flyer that I sent you earlier for the Start Your Life event?
The candy cane one that you sent me?
The one that I sent.
No. Oh, no. Okay. I know what you're talking about. The December 4th?
Yes.
Okay. December 4th, that is a Friday evening. I am so excited about this. This is going to be a Start Your Life training. It's going to be from A to Z, guys. So this is a great training for your team, a refresher for yourself if you've been in. So a great idea, which I'm trying to come up with a place, is to get your team together locally and have some popcorn and just sit around a big screen TV and watch this together as a team so you guys can collaborate and get excited together. So this is from 6 o'clock till 10 o'clock Central Time on Friday, December the 4th. So it's going to be on the computer or on your phone or however. I can't remember the website, but I believe it should, the information should be, where do we get the information? Is it on Isagenix Business on Facebook or is it on an Isagenix page?
It's on Isagenix Business, and then also it will be posted up on Isa Rocks.
Okay, so you'll be able to find out where to go, but I'm pretty sure it'll be broadcasted on isagenixlive.com. I think that's where it's going to be.
Yeah, it is.
Where it starts.
It is.
So you guys can hook it up on your laptop, connect it to your TV, and have everyone around to watch it, take notes, get excited, and just do, because I'm sure they'll have activities and fun stuff. So I'm super excited about that. So we all need to get on there. And also don't forget to register for your NYKO ticket. I think we're talking about a hotel. We're going to make sure everybody can get hotels together, get rooms at the same hotel. But don't forget to get your tickets. You don't want to be left out. And also, one more announcement. Don't forget about the Welcome Home Challenge, guys. I am so excited about this. If you don't know what that is, go in your back office and look it up. But if you want to go to a website, just go to the welcomehomechallenge.com, and you can learn all about it there. But also, if you don't know what points you have, because some people are not aware, go on that page, and on the right side, you click on this link, and it's going to bring you to the page where everybody has points. Everybody that has points is listed. So I just want to give a huge shout out to two of my team members that are on the scoreboard. Teresa Huntley has 15 points. So excited. And Satin has 5 points. So I am so excited. So the goal is to get to 70 points by December 31st. And guys, that's so doable. We all need to be there. So I think that's it, Amy. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Amy. Great job. Thank you. So absolutely, we have a lot of great things coming up, and I know that Stephanie's going to share with you in just a second about how to actually really encourage your prospects to just listen to the opportunity. But when Amy was talking about the opportunity Zooms, you guys, that's one thing on Tuesdays and Thursdays you want to take advantage of. We've been doing those fairly consistently lately. And even just last week, Kayla Carter on a Thursday morning had nobody getting on her Zoom. She decided she was going to get 10 people on. She had 12 people on. And I believe right now she has 6 actually as of tonight in the computer already enrolled. And so you just you want to use them because they are so effective. And I think it's just a great way to get people to listen. For the people that I'm talking to about products and maybe just a little bit about the business, I take them straight to the Zoom. That is just what I do. I'm like, the first thing I have coming up is Tuesday. So I try to get them booked for Tuesday. And if I can't book them for Tuesday, then I'll do them outside of that. But it is very much time effective. And so if you're working another job and you're trying to figure out how am I going to juggle it all, it's a great way to do it. And I know Maria's had success with the Zooms as well. And Mallory's had tremendous success. And Zach and Stephanie, that's the whole way we've built this whole time. And so it really is super effective. And so take advantage of getting your people on those Zooms. And I know I asked Stephanie if she would share tonight, but just to give you a little bit of a background, Stephanie and I worked in another network marketing company, and she moved to the very top of that super fast. And at one point, she was driving, we all know what company we came from, but at one point, she was driving a pink car, and she couldn't legally smoke or drink or gamble, but she was driving a pink car. And so at a super young age, she became highly successful in network marketing. And then Zach and Stephanie partnered together to really build this business. They've been in the company right at 3 months. And I don't know what your income is. I know at one point you were at 9,300, and that was at 8 weeks. And I know you're well beyond that. So you guys can maybe share a roundabout of where you're at right now. But Zach has been able to replace his income in the oil field, and he's now a stay-at-home entrepreneur, just building like crazy. And I know that Dalton will love to hear your story, Zach, because he's on the opposite end of the U.S. doing some oil work, but doing that. So I know that this might give him some hope too, to see where he could be able to replace that income and make that happen for himself. But Stephanie, I'm excited to hear what you have to say, but Stephanie's just going to do a little bit of training with you guys as far as getting people to listen.
Great, thanks, Amy. Can I just get clarification on one thing before I start?
Yes.
Down two separate things. Is Thursday also at 8:30, just like Tuesdays are?
Yes. Everything. The only thing that's not at 8:30 is the team Zoom, which is at 9. Everything else is at 8:30, and everything else on the same Zoom number. So back office training, both Zooms, and then at 9 o'clock is the team Zoom.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be just a really quick training, but it's about how to get people to listen. And I just want to emphasize that the most important part whenever we're getting on the phone and setting up people to listen to the products or the business, the most important part is to remember that our job is just to get them to listen. It's not our job in that first phone call to educate them about all the products or to educate them about the company, or really, you don't want to say too much. Our job right then and there is just to set up an appointment to do that. And I think at the beginning, Zach and I kind of shot ourselves in the foot with so many leads because we were just excited and the products were working and we were fired up about the business. And so we get on the phone to make calls and we call our prospect list. And instead of just trying to get them to listen, we would try to get them to listen, but we'd also try to tell them a lot about it right then and there. And then what would happen is it would kind of scare them away from making that appointment because they weren't hearing all the facts in the way that it was supposed to be presented. And we were just too new in the company to really know how to present everything in the right fashion. And on top of that, they hadn't even seen a video yet. So it's their first exposure to even hearing anything about it. So it's just so important is to remember that our job is just to get them to listen. I think it's important to keep it simple. Whether you're looking to, I know that sometimes we have people that we're calling that we think would be interested in the products. And sometimes we're calling people off of our Crystal Executive Chart that Amy goes through in training for people that we think would be great at the business. Sometimes there's a Zoom on Tuesday and we're just trying to get them to listen to that. But it's just important whenever we have that conversation is just to keep it extremely simple, keep it short. Whenever I call somebody, I really don't, I'm trying to think of a nice way to say it. I don't beat around the bush. Like I say, hey, I need to talk to you. Do you have a quick second? And they're like, yeah. And I just go right into it. I let them know, look, I just started this new nutritional cleansing program. I'm really excited about it. I just wanted to see if you'd be willing to help me out with my training and hop on a quick video chat. I'm learning right now how to present product education, and I really need some friends and family to help me out. Would you just listen? And then, it is totally normal for them to kind of back up a little bit. It's American culture to say, well, no, thank you. Just like if I go in a store looking for something specific and I can't find it and somebody asks if I need their help, I say, no, thank you, even though I do need their help. That's just American culture to do that. And so that's very normal whenever you're setting up appointments that they may hesitate a little bit or say, well, I don't know, that doesn't sound like something I want to try, or is that, how's it compared to this or that? Even though they do that, that's okay. You just reassure them, no, it's okay. You don't have to be interested. You don't have to do this or that. Would you just be willing to listen? I'm trying to get my training finished so I can answer questions by myself. And I just reassure them of that. A lot of times they might ask when you're setting up the appointment, well, what is it? Well, what is it about? And what I always tell them is it's called Isagenix, and I'll send you a quick video whenever we hang up. And you can check it out before we get on the phone, and you'll kind of have a heads up as to what we'll be talking about. And so that's how I address that. If they ask a whole lot more questions other than what is it, if they ask pricing, if they ask how's it compared to another brand or this or that, I would always, especially when I was newer, I would just explain, you know what, I'm really new right now. Whenever we get on the call though, my friend Amy or my friend Mallory or my friend Zach, who's helping me with product education, he'll be able to go through that and answer those questions, and I'd really like to listen in. And so thank you so much for helping me out. And guys, same thing if you're booking a business appointment. You know, Amy goes through the Crystal Executive Chart. If your executive hasn't done that with you, let them know that you want to check out the Crystal Executive Chart. And that's for business builders. That's for people that are successful and busy and people that you would want to build a business with, not people that you think would just benefit from the products. And for those people, it's the same thing. You do call them with some passion. You let them know, look, I just started doing something. It's a big deal. It's very lucrative. I'm excited about it. I do have a couple of leveraged positions that I'm offering, and I really wanted to tell you about it. And same thing, they might back up. They might hesitate. You keep it simple. You're like, look, it's okay. All I'm asking is, would you just listen? And you don't go any further than that, guys. I'm telling you, even now, even today, even though like I really know how to do the appointments without a third person training me, even though my training on that's kind of been done, I still do that for the first call. Like I don't get into it on the first call. The goal of that first call is just to get them to set up an appointment to listen, because they're not ready to listen to it all in that first call. And as soon as Zach and I changed that as our focus is when we really started getting results. It's when people really started setting up appointments. You can set them up for these Zooms that are already in place. They are phenomenal. That you get great results from them. Or you can get with your executive and find out her schedule. You can put them in a three-way message with your executive, and you can do things one-on-one as well. And so it just really depends. If they're not available on Tuesday or Thursday, though, don't stop. Just say, hey, no problem. I'll put you in a three-way message with my friend who's helping me with my training, and we can kind of go from there. And that's really effective to set up the appointment. And let's see, what else did I write down? Avoid a lot of details. The only thing we ever say is, I might say, it's a phenomenal product. I've already lost 13 pounds and Zach has lost 25. And I don't go into anything further than that on that first call. I just set up the appointment. I'm trying to think. There was one other thing I wanted to say, and I just lost it. But once you get people to agree to listen, and your job is just to get them on the phone with your executive, once they agree and you set up the appointment, the next step is to send them a video. You really want to send them a video. It's going to increase your closing percentage, and it's going to give them an idea of what the company's about, what the culture of the company is. And it's kind of like a layering. It's another exposure to Isagenix. It's really important. And so once they agree to do the appointment, I set up the appointment and I say, okay, I'm going to send you a quick video. Would you mind checking it out before we get on the phone with Mallory or with whoever? It'll just kind of give you a heads up so you're not lost whenever we're talking about it. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And check this out, guys. This is the percentages, and it's even higher on the Zooms and face-to-face. But basically, 1 out of every 5 people that listen to the full facts with your executive and who have already watched a video are going to enroll. And so if you're wanting to get, 2 new people this week and get your consultant wrapped up, then that just means you want to set up 10 appointments. Or if you want to get, 4 new people, then you just multiply that by 5. And it really is numbers. So I never prejudge. I just think my job is to get them to listen. And I just call down my list and set up however many I need to get the results that I'm wanting to get for that week. And it is truly, truly that simple. I mean, that's it.
Absolutely, Steph. And I love that. And that's one thing that I see across the board is people that are having a lot of success in the business. Whenever I ask them, how do you get the appointments? It's always just a very simple statement. And the people that are struggling are the ones that are like, oh my gosh, yeah. And it's undenatured and from New Zealand, and it like makes your hair grow. And it's, saying all this stuff, and you're like, stop talking. I mean, it ruins it. And the thing is, I think that sometimes people think we're just saying that. Like they think, oh, we're just saying that. Don't say much. But literally, the least that you say, the better, for sure.
true. Zach and I still, like, if we're booking in front of each other and one of us starts, we still
One
have
of us.
starts talking. Yeah, one of us starts talking too much while we're booking. The other one's like, we're like, shh, you said too much. You said too much. And
Yeah.
sometimes even after you've set up the appointment, you still want to go on and on about it because you're excited and you're passionate, and that's awesome. But it's so important on that first appointment. Don't freak these people out. Just get them to agree to listen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's your job. You are paid based upon the amount of opportunity shares that you give every day. I mean, it just really is the truth for sure. So thank you. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to post the Zoom. Everyone's going to be excited. One thing I want to talk to you guys about, and then we'll go, is this week being Thanksgiving week. I know that many of you are on goals. And so you're like, okay, but I have this goal and now it's Thanksgiving. And so I just want to kind of share with you a little bit of how I handle that, or, you know, mentally maybe like what your mindset can be. First and foremost, on Thanksgiving Day, if you're doing family things, for goodness sakes, take off. Like, I think that I had an amazing mentor one time tell me, when it is time to take off, take off. I mean, don't be thinking, oh, but I got this and I got that. I mean, there's just something about being present in the moment. You have to do that. And when you don't do that, you'll begin to feel resentful of this business, that this business is all about time freedom. So if you're spending the holiday with your family, take off. Now, Mallory's not spending the holiday with her family. They already had Thanksgiving. And so she has an appointment at noon on Thursday. I'm like, noon? Isn't that like when people are eating turkey? And she's like, yeah, but I'm not, and neither is this girl. So I booked an appointment. And so that's okay. That's okay. But if you're with your family, take off. But the other thing that I really want to say to you, and I don't mean this in any type of callous way, I mean, Thanksgiving is probably my favorite holiday because it's so non-commercialized. Like, if you were to say to me, what's your favorite holiday? It is Thanksgiving. Because I just hang out with my family and there's not all this commercial like sales of Thanksgiving. So I love that. But what you want to remember is it is one day. And sometimes we think, oh, it's like this long, it's Thanksgiving week. My gosh, we got to stop. Like, I got to decorate my porch and I got to decorate the tree and I got to bake pies and I can't do anything. You guys have to know what I'm talking about because it's Thanksgiving. But don't do that. If you have a goal, set your goal. And I think one great thing about this particular holiday is people are very retail minded. And so they're not thinking, oh, I got to save money. That's not what they are spending money. People spend more money between really now because of how sales are between tomorrow and Monday than they do the rest of the year. And so go get you some of that. Like, go get some of it. And so don't hold back thinking, oh, nobody wants it. I think that what I see is a huge cultural shift. I'm not saying that to hype you up, but just even like tonight, going and doing a launch party with 3 Johnny on the spot decisions 2 days before Thanksgiving. They were saying things like, well, can I cleanse the day after Thanksgiving? I'm like, yes, for Pete's sakes, cleanse the day after Thanksgiving. Do a double cleanse day. And so they were all about, well, can we cleanse after holiday party? I'm like, yes. I mean, I sold the product based upon the holiday season. They signed up because they want to cleanse all holiday season. So on January 1st, they're ahead of the ball game. And so don't hold back. If you're not enrolling people, it's because of your mindset of people want to wait, because all of that can be overcome and money is very loose right now. People are spending. And so kind of keep that in mind. And so I just want to encourage you this week to go forward and not, take off when you're off, take off, but don't stop those goals. And people are making decisions. I mean, we had 3 Johnny on the spots tonight. And so that's a good thing. But that's what I have. But you guys, I appreciate it. Stephanie, great job. Awesome. And Teresa and Mallory, I already had some people message me about how amazing the Zoom was earlier tonight. So thank you.
Yay.
It must have been hot. It must have been a hot one because I've already had some feedback from it. So thank you for doing that. And Amy, thank you for doing the announcements. I appreciate it. But you guys are doing awesome. And have a great week. Tell everybody at home I said hi, Stephanie.
I will. Thanks, Amy.
All
Thanks,
right.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'll post this up on the team.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.